Football practice is underway, guys. First day kind of supposedly in full pads. You're not in full pads right now, but how are things going, Maddox? What's it been like these first few days?
You know, for the most part, we've been super sharp. I mean, we have some pretty young guys getting up and coming up with the varsity, but no, it's been really good so far. And only 3 practices in, so yeah, I'm excited.
Grady, talk a little bit about it. You guys have a good core coming back. I know expectations are high. How do you guys kind of go about building for this type of a season?
We just take it one day at a time, I think. It's just 1% better every day. We got a good scout right now. Young guys jumping in, making us better every day. And I want to give a lot of props to our line. They're doing great.
What's been the focus from the coaching staff early on?
I'd say the focus is brotherhood, really. Like, fight for the person next to you, not the person across from you. And I think that's one of our big goals this year, is to fight with each other, you know?
Okay. Maddox, how would you describe this team this year so far?
You know, I think we have a lot of dudes that have been playing up at the varsity level for a long time. So I would say we're experienced, for one, and I think we've got a lot of leadership leading us into this season.
How much of a benefit is it having so many guys back and that have that experience?
No, it's a huge benefit. I mean, yeah, so 6 of our 9 guys, all-staters last year, coming back. So it really just makes everything easier, from install to our perimeter drill, whatever. It makes practice go a lot more smooth, makes us a lot more sharp, because we kind of know what we're doing and stuff, so yeah.
That also raises expectations, but I know those are always high around here. How do you deal with that?
I love it personally, and I think we all do. It's like, the better we are, the more expectations we get, and I think we just need to rise to the challenge, and I think we're doing a great job.
Obviously, the competitions in the 3A West is always tough, but how would you describe it this year, Grady?
I think everyone's pretty solid. We have a quality opponent every week, and we just got to go out and do our thing, you know, and it's us versus ourselves last week. Just get better.
Okay. What are some of the next steps in practice to get you kind of guys going in the right direction, would you say, Maddox?
You know, I would just say sharpen up. We've had a few small mistakes, fumbles here and there, but we just need to sharpen some things up and, yeah, keep working on our tempo and stuff. So yeah.
Is there anything in particular that you feel like you need to cover to get yourselves game ready?
You know, we're always working to go faster, so I'll just say tempo.
Okay. What are you kind of putting on yourself as the QB, the guy that leads the offense?
So yeah, I have a few team goals and a few individual goals, but I'll focus more on my team goals for now. Okay. Obviously, I want to win a state championship, but I just want to be a leader for all my guys, and if they need something, like, I always know what they want, always knew what they need, okay, stuff like that.
All right.
Just want to be there for them.
What about you as a running back linebacker, Grady?
I'm just looking forward to get out and hit people again. I mean, that's what we're all out here for. It's a fun sport. That's what makes it fun. And, you know, as a senior, it's our turn to sweep the shreds, is what we call it. It's our turn to servant leadership our freshmen, and I'm ready to take on that challenge, and I'm grateful for it.
You mentioned hitting. I'm guessing that's one of the things you love about football. What else?
I like scoring touchdowns. I mean, winning games is always fun. I mean, how I spell fun is W-I-N, and that's the only way to spell it, in my opinion.
All right. Lovely timing. Maddox, what do you love about the game?
You know, I just like being out on the field with my boys. Like, I could not wait any longer this summer to get back on the field. I was super hyped to get back and start 2 days. Funny as that sounds. But I love it. I love being out here.
Where's your favorite place to play in the state besides here at home? Because I know that would be #1, but where do you like playing?
I mean, I like going 20 miles over there. So Powell, which
you
could
have said 20 miles over there. I know.
Yeah,
those guys.
Okay. But no, it's always an awesome atmosphere. Our school shows out. They always have a student section bigger than theirs. So it's pretty awesome. I love playing over there.
What about a place you guys dread playing?
Nowhere. I love going anywhere, anytime, any place. I'm ready to go.
Okay, all right. Favorite part about bus trips, Grady?
I'd say the brotherhood of it. Like, we're all in the back of the bus chatting it up. Like, there'll be times where we'll sleep on those long bus rides over the mountain and everything. But other than that, we're up, we're talking to each other, going over game plans sometimes, other times just having fun. I mean, that's a great part of it.
Yeah, the ride back's always fun, especially after a win.
Understand that. I'm guessing there's probably some music, some chatter.
Oh yeah.
Who's the best singer on the team?
Oh, you know, I actually just sang "Happy Birthday" in front of the whole school. So
you did.
I think I'm.
Was it good, Grady?
I mean,
Good-ish?
It was good. I mean, I think the football team should join choir too next year, but nah, I'm just messing. It was good.
Who needs to stop singing that thinks they're a good singer?
Me.
Oh.
100%.
Anybody else you put in that category, Maddox?
You know, might be me too.
Oh, okay.
I was saying
you just sang your own praises and then threw yourself under the bus.
Yeah, I know. I really only sang like 2 words.
Okay. Favorite pregame meal?
Ooh. Gatorade. I don't know. I don't really eat a whole lot before games.
Well, you could say the night before too.
Night before, I like pasta.
Yeah, pasta. I was gonna say pasta too.
All right. What are you tired of eating, especially like on road trips?
Pizza.
Oh yeah, pizza. that's really.
It's a staple of high school sports, right?
Yep.
Let's see. What's going to make for a successful season this year, Grady, from your perspective as a senior leader?
I think we all just do our job, you know, like we all have expectations. If we meet those, we'll be a pretty successful team, and it's just about the dudes around us being better for them, not being better to beat the other opponent. I mean, that's always the goal, is to win, but it's for the dude next to us, not the dude across from us.
I know he's in the background, but I don't care. What's it like to play for Coach McFadden?
I mean, it's awesome. Like he's on top of it every single day. He's making sure we're out on time. He's making sure team meetings are organized, practices organized, everything. Like, he's on top of it.
Well, guys, appreciate the time and best of luck this year.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Here we are, start of a new season. You guys are about 4 days in. How are things going from your perspective?
It's going well. I just put pads on, full pads, you know, so it's becoming real football now. But happy with the kids, love their attitude, bring a lot of juice and physical, you know, even though we're just strapped them on, but the kids are anxious to hit somebody.
What's been the emphasis early on, and what are you and the coaches kind of expecting out of these guys?
Well, I think early on, like, it's really fixing and just making sure things are ironed out. That we're really not fixing, but that our details are, you know, we got our I's dotted and our T's crossed and our steps right. And you have the opportunity in this early season to really slow it down and do that. That's been a big focus for us, and then finding positions. You know, we've got some positions and some guys that are on the fence and that we got to see step up, and kind of evaluating that.
But at the same time, you have a great core to build from, and this program has played well and had high expectations. How do you deal with that, the high expectations, but know that you do have a great base to build from?
Yeah, I mean, I think Grady said it. The expectations, like, we don't really pay a whole. We have high expectations of ourselves, and we don't pay. No offense, but we just don't pay too much attention to that. You know, the kids know where the bar's at and what they need to do, what we expect in the off season, what we expect during the season. So that's high expectations are a good thing. So yeah, we welcome that.
Describe the 3A West and what you're kind of expecting this year.
It's a beast every year. It's I expect it to be tough again. You know, Star Valley, obviously, they return, they reload every single year. A bunch of guys. Powell they're big, a bunch of guys back. They're gonna be really strong again, and really everybody. Like, it's kind of week in, week out. You kind of feel like you have to be on your A game, or somebody's knocking right there, ready to knock you off. You know, Evanston had an amazing year last year, really tough team, and I think Green River's on the rise. Just think everybody's, you know, it's tough.
So for you, what do you got to do? What are the next steps to kind of get you ready for gameplay?
A lot of it, like, early on this time, like situational football, you feel like is so far behind. So whether it's, you know, special teams coming out, or, you know, the transitions that happen all the time in football, we're behind on that stuff. I think everybody is, and you probably will be until you practice it during a game. So you know, that's stuff that we've been slowly trying to incorporate in to each practice, but we're definitely behind on that.
All right. And then, you know, obviously, as you mentioned, you don't talk too much about expectations, but with the bar set so high, how do you keep these guys hungry?
I mean, they're hungry. You know, we haven't ended the way we wanted to end the last couple of years. So that, you know, if that doesn't feed your hunger, then I don't know what does. So they're hungry. You know, they little bad taste left in their mouth the way it ended last year, and that provides motivation in the off season, and yeah. So it's never been a question of these kids being motivated. We got some good kids that, you know, they strive to do well.
Matt, thanks for the time. Wish you best of luck.
Absolutely. Thank you.